everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome back to another series of the Land Girl Diaries where we learn to garden together. I can't believe to say that we're in May, which means it's getting cooler. Any of those veggies that you planted, they should be sprouting, they should be growing really well and hopefully surviving. Mine are surviving. My beans have gone well. I'm ready to transplant them into bigger containers. My beetroot sprouted. Things are going nuts at the moment, which is really good to see. I think the rain has helped. So I'm going to ramble on about some maintenance and things you can be planting this month while I'll transplant my beans into some tins. I don't have many boxes at the moment, like veggie boxes, so I thought, I'll just use some old tins. That tends to work, so we'll see how it goes, because I didn't realise, but look how cool that is. Look at the roots on a bean. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So hopefully these tins are big enough for them, but we'll see. Anyway, I will rant on about things you can do in the month of May in your garden.
But first off, here's my veggie garden. The sweet potato is going nuts. It's loving the new trellis. Everything is so green at the moment. My tomatoes are ready to go in a bigger pot. I think the eggplant's finally sprouted. So onions, the carrots are going wild. Aloe vera is going healthily. I'm loving it. And also, I got a rose on my little rose bush. Winning. And tins, like the old days, they used to use anything and everything, including metal tins. So make sure if you're going to use them, they actually kind of look aesthetically cool as well. Make sure you punch some holes in the bottom for the water to drain, because otherwise you don't want waterlogged roots. And for the month of May, we should be planting those winter veggies just like April. So broad beans, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, you name it. Also great season to plant those bulbs, and plus seed potatoes in. Yes, seed potatoes are in Bunnings, meaning it's ideal to start planting them now, and also as well as the other bulbs like garlics and your flower bulbs as well. The perfect time to put them in so they can be flowering for spring. And for maintenance, an ideal time to prune those shrubs and hedges, fertilise lawns and propagate plants.
With this month's tip, I just want to quickly discuss chemicals. So within the garden, often we need maybe insecticides or fungicides depending on the weather, what bugs are eating, prime in certain climates. So what's the difference between a fungicide, an insecticide and a herbicide? So it all seems a bit confusing, but basically fungicide is for any fungus or diseases that your plants might have. Insecticides are for insects that might be eating your plants or even in the soil. So I've had a bit of like whitefly at the moment, and they tend to like suck the little leaves and basically draw on its energy source, I suppose you could say. And then herbicides are your weed sort of sprays. So whether you've got grass where it shouldn't be, things like that, that's what those chemicals are used for. You can get organic and natural versus chemicals. So often there's a lot of natural organic solutions out there that are more acids that don't use chemicals or aren't in the chemical group. So it all depends on your preference or whether you want to be more organic and choose those sort of ones. The success rate varies between the both. Sometimes the chemical has more success than the organic one, and the conditions have to be right. So that's just something to consider when you're needing to kill those pesky old pests in your garden, or those fungicides. Often after a lot of rain, you tend to see a lot of fungus occurring, a bit like sooty mold and stuff on the leaves because of the type of like climate. Because of a lot of rain, that comes to kind of the ideal climate for fungus diseases to occur. So that's when you probably will need fungicides. Hope this helps.
Some of the common pests you'll find in your garden include mealybugs, whitefly, aphids, and those good old caterpillars, which you probably know what caterpillars look like, but here's some other ones that you may not be familiar with. Now also, there are natural ways to kill insects. You don't necessarily have to use insecticides all the time. Here's some common ways you can kill it, and also companion planting also helps, putting those plants out that deter them. And when it comes to fungus and diseases on your plants, these are the most common. Up the top corner is powdery mildew, which is similar to sooty mold that I was talking about before. And when it comes to natural ways to controlling fungus, I think the only real way is probably baking soda and soapy water, but best to do a bit of a Google search as I'm not familiar with these natural methods.
Well, that's it from me. I hope you learnt something new, and happy gardening in the month of May. I put all my beans in my little tins. It looks so cute, and they're just going to run up this trellis here, but this DIY trellis I'm going to fix up, add some string so that they can climb up there. But I'm pretty happy with how my gardening's going. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.